Man, what's up? What's going on, man? Everybody, welcome back to the show, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Roddy Rod. And you know how I get down, man. I come on here from time to time and just talk about some different topics that I have on my mind, or if I seen some on my timelines and whatnot, and just speak on that. And you're always welcome to speak on it with me as well. If you would like to join me, just type join in the comment section. I can send you a link. In a minute, I'll go ahead and post the link at the top of the chats. And then if you want to at any moment, you can click that link, come right on up and join me if you want to. Also, whatever platform you're watching me on, if it's your first time checking me out, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're on X, make sure you hit that repost button for me. I would really appreciate that. And if you're on Facebook, man, just hit that like button, leave a little comment. I'd also appreciate that as well. But I got a couple of topics that I did want to speak on today. You got Yee. He done came back. Ye done came back to Twitter. That is, he's been saying some very controversial stuff. Some people, they didn't kind of fell out of favor with him, and they don't like some of the stuff he's saying. A couple of people like Dave Chappelle. I guess Dave Chappelle said something. I was trying to find out what he said or did that made Kanye respond to him in a certain way that he did over a tweet. Also, I was just listening to other people that I listen to, like Jason Whitlock. He was just saying, he don't really agree with what Yee's been saying, and so it's just a couple other people also. But I mean, I'll get into that later on. But like I say, man, everybody, welcome to the show. It's just another night for me. Let me go ahead and see if I can put these links up here before I get started. Y'all know sometime I be doing other things. So let me go and put these links up here. See if anybody got anything to say. That's one. All right, give me another second. I gotta put it on Twitter. I always have to put it on two places on Twitter because for some reason people they don't understand the difference between the actual post and then when you click on the actual post, it brings you to the video. So I put it in two places. So like I say, I'm gonna put this one in the post. Then if you in the chat, the live chat, it'll be there too. But for whatever reason, it usually disappears after so long. So I don't know how long it'll be on there. But yeah. First off, I'd like to say Yeezy is a very controversial person, according to a lot of people. But I want to start off with this first tweet that he did to Dave Chappelle and see what he said. I don't know why I pulled it up like that. But this is what he hit Dave Chappelle with. Blow it up. He says, and I still found a good picture because I love you, nigga. But this shit is not about emotion. This is a war where you have to get your jokes approved by Jewish people, but you don't run your jokes past the king. You banished, you lanky ass, dry Travis Scott lipped, Scott lipped MFer. Every joke you tell, I'm on your ass. You used to be my hero, Dave. You were one of my inspirations to go to war with Adidas. And after you thought I lost that battle, you showed your true colors, your envy, the hate in your blood, because you want to be a rock star, but you just can't get the same pussy as me and John Mayer and D-Ray. You ugly. You've been ugly. You was ugly when the Jews took you in. You ugly now, and you gonna die ugly. Damn, that's some harsh words coming from Ye. Harsh words coming from Ye. I mean, like I say, some people they don't like it. I think I think he does it honestly to be a little bit controversial. I believe that. I believe he believes it, but at the same time, he knows it's controversial and it's gonna bring him attention. Because he's done flip-flopped a couple of times with people. He'll talk about him, then he'll come back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just, I guess I was worked up, or I felt a certain way about something that you said, so I just felt like responding." Uh that's just yay, you know. That's how he's been for a while now. You've been seeing him bringing his wife out on the red carpet. She was naked, which is shocking, but that's how he feels. She was naked. I don't think he forced her to do anything. And, like I've been hearing, I think that's just her. She wants to be seen. She's with Ye and she wants to be seen. She doesn't care. Um, that's just a part of the business. You got some people who do things for attention, some people who do things for money, and some people who do it for both. A lot of times the people who do it for attention, they don't really care about it. They just like attention. They attention whores. They like to be controversial. You got other people who just contrarians. They just gonna go against whatever. They don't care. It doesn't really matter to them. As long as they're doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing, they comfortable in that. I felt that way at times. Hey, why not just be a contrarian? You know, some things are funny. Some things piss people off. Why not piss people off sometime? Why not ruffle some feathers sometimes? It is what it is. He also was responding today when he posted about D-Ray. He said D-Ray then was better than him. He said, everyone knows who is the best living. Corey up there too. Yeah, he said Corey Holcomb was better than Dave Chappelle. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think Dave Chappelle is the GOAT? Y'all think anybody's better than Dave Chappelle? Me personally, I really like Dave. Is he the GOAT? Man, he done said some funny stuff, and he says a lot of things that make me think. He kind of thinks outside the box. It's like he's a deep thinker, but he knows how to make it very funny. Is he the GOAT? In my opinion, yes. I mean, I know some people may say other comedians, but I'm only 38. I know about Eddie Murphy, but I was a young guy then. I wasn't, old enough to really understand a lot what was going on. But in my opinion, just based off what I know, I'm gonna say yeah. It could be others. Y'all may say Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor or others before him. Hey, it's your preference. But I'm just saying, just based off what I know, I think Dave is a pretty good comic. I like the shows. I liked everything he's done so far. Even the movies he used to do, like Half Baked, I thought that was funny. You know, even when he was in Blue Streak, I thought that was funny as well. So, but yeah. He says, and everyone knows who is the best living. Corey up there too. D motherfucking Ray, one of my favorite Jews, Jonah Hill, knows he's the top two, the top GOAT. So yeah, I got a couple other tweets that I seen Kanye tweet about. He says, everybody thought I lost the Adidas war, but I won because I kept my IP, $2.77 billion of IP, and Adidas. What is IP? And Adidas was no longer able to exploit my genius and my audience. It was worth every lost billion. It was worth every lost billion. I kept my heart, my spirit, and my dignity. And when I lost everything, it was that spirit that brought me back. I agree with him on that because they cut him loose after some of the stuff that he was saying. They turned their back on him, and then I think they tried to get him back. You know, they tried to go back and get that and get Ye, but it don't work like that. It's just kind of the same thing with Jonathan Majors. They let him go. Then when the tapes came out, everybody realized, well, he really didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. The white chick really set him up. We seen on the tape where Jonathan Majors was running away, and everybody turned their back on him. Even Marvel took him out of his spot. Now I heard that they want him back. What a coincidence! They want him back after all this. Now, in my opinion, it would cost you a whole lot to get me back at this point. It would cost you a whole lot to get me back if I was Jonathan Majors. It's probably gonna be double, maybe even triple, just depending on what they offered him. They ruined a couple of franchises over there with just stupid stuff anyway. But let me get back to some of these Yay tweets. I keep saying Yay. He says, I've been Me Too'd. So it's Puff and Me Too. Don't matter how much money you make, they will come to take everything from you when they feel like it. So since I lost everything and got everything back, I'm not afraid of anything. Yep. I don't know about the whole Puffy stuff that he's been talking about, free Puffy. Like, I'm not going to go as far as to say, yeah, we need to free Puffy, because Puffy did do some pretty egregious stuff. But he does make a point that there was a lot of other people doing a lot worse, you know. But, I mean, you can't release somebody just because it was other people doing a lot worse. You just got caught. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everything that Puffy did was illegal, because I don't think a lot of things that he did was illegal. I just think a lot of people were just as freaky as him. I think a lot of people wanted to participate in some of these acts that they kind of claimed that he maybe forced people to. Y'all heard Chopper, Sarah was, I guess she tried to kind of claim that Puffy did something to her, but Chopper was like, nah, we seen her. Puffy come down, say, Sarah, come on up. She got up, her messed up, and did it on multiple occasions. Sounds like a willing participant to me. Hell, she was even messing with, according to Chopper, she was messing with Freddie P on the show. So if y'all haven't checked that out, I suggest you go check that out. Chopper is really spilling the beans on a lot of things over there. Of course, I don't think Diddy was doing a lot of this stuff on his own. No way. Ye says women verbally abuse men all the time, but we never bring that part up. That's another tweet. I agree with that as well. So everything that Ye is saying ain't like he's just making it up or it's not true. It's some truth in a lot of the things that he's saying, because women do verbally abuse men. We usually give them a pass. I'm online a lot, specifically Twitter a lot. I heard women talking to men crazy all the time. I've heard it in real life. I hear it a lot. So it's validity in what he's saying. Says very few domestic cases are one-sided, but the man always gets to blame. F all the double standards. Trying to get that through to some people is like banging your head against a wall. Very few domestic cases are one-sided, but the man always gets to blame. That's true. A lot of women are just provoking. They start a lot of this stuff, and they know where it could go, and they keep poking that bear until they actually get the reaction that they really want. And then once they get that reaction, then they play the victim. We all know those scenarios with some of these women. Now this tweet, I don't I don't know that much about it, but he says they killed Michael Jordan's dad on Father's Day. I know that. They killed my mom after graduation. Some random number texts my wife saying they knew where my daughter lived. So for my last 24 hours of expressing my truth, people are threatening to kill my children to silence me. Look at Bill Cosby's son. You know, to be honest with you, there's some truth in that. A lot of these celebrities, the ones who kind of take a stand and speak out against some things, something usually happens to them. It's funny how a lot of them, for a minute, they have us thinking, man, this person is crazy, or they're on some type of drugs or some type of narcotic, and it's making them talk this way and act this way. And then boom, they die. And then they just blame it on the drugs. Well, you see, he was crazy. Maybe they plant something on him. See, he was high all the time. And then they get a few people to come out. Yeah, he used to, he was always snorting lines, man. I used to always pop in there and he had, you know, tons of powder on the table. It'd just be all of these stories. They trying to make these stories match up to make somebody look bad. And then 10 and 15 and 20 years later, other people come out and say, some people either come out and say, no, I made that up, I lied, or no, that wasn't true. And then other people say, oh, I've never seen Ye with cocaine. I never known him to do any drugs a day. And it's like all of these just different stories that just pop up that are just totally contradict what was said in the past about this person. But Ye goes on to say, that's why none of these comedians' jokes is funny about this situation no more. I don't play with these pawn ass cunes, Negroes like Dave Chappelle. Negro made jokes about me. Negro made jokes about my wife. Negro made jokes about the trans community. Negro thinks he's so smart. Negro think shit is a joke after I bought Sunday service to heal hearts in his hometown after tragedies. Negro put together the words Palestine and Palisades because he thought it sounded cool while people really lost their homes and their lives. Negro said on Saturday Night Live he never wanted a sneaker deal. When this Negro actually asked me for a sneaker deal, which of course I turned down, nobody wearing no Air Daves, you lanky ass Negro. He said nobody wearing no Air Daves, you lanky ass Negro. I want to know if that's true. Did Dave really ask him for some type of shoe deal? Because me, I just don't see that happening. Maybe he did, but what would Dave need a shoe for? That's kind of odd and strange. Like Dave to promote a shoe of his own, not somebody else's shoe, but his own that we would all go out and buy. I don't know about that. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it's just kind of strange for him to say something like that. So, man, yeah, just let me know what y'all think about this whole Ye situation. What's going on? Does it make sense? Is he hacked? I don't think he ain't hacked. That's just Ye. The first time all of this stuff happened, I thought, well, maybe he got hacked. Nah. Then he started coming out having videos where he was saying the same stuff. Then other people were claiming that, he had some type of mental something going on upstairs. I don't really believe that. I think Ye is fully aware of what's going on. I don't think he's mentally challenged in any type of way. Well, he did. It was a clip that came out that said that he said that he was autistic. But even those people, they understand what's going on around him. He just likes to be a contrarian for one. From the video that I remember that he said he kind of likes to be a certain way, which is funny to me because that's just Ye at this point.